Hey, have you ever wanted to be an astronaut? I really did, all growing up, until I grew to be 6'4", because that's the cutoff for astronauts. So I had to go a different route. But with Lego, I'm able to relive part of that dream. And I want to show you the Lego Lunar Lander. This set is really awesome. It has some intricate details and show you what it looks like with lights, as well as talk to you a little bit about how to add light kits to sets, because it's a lot harder than it looks. The first thing I had to do was test out my brand new Lego vacuum, and honestly, I wasn't impressed, but I got enough dust out to begin. So this Lego vacuum, or really just this miniature vacuum that was sold on Temu, honestly it doesn't work too well. The bristles, as you can tell, they're just too big for Lego sets. So I don't recommend buying a vacuum. Honestly, the best way I found to dust it off is to blow all the dust off at first, and then just rub it down with your hand a little bit. When it comes to getting the instructions ready for the Light My Bricks set, it's a little bit harder than you think. Let me show you what it looks like on my phone. With Light My Bricks, you'll notice that there's kind of a glitch in the system sometimes. When you go to the instructions and guide, this is a 1.0 set, which is down here in the alphabetical order, not in the top part. I had to find the set, which was way down here in the middle, the Apollo Lunar Lander. Once you get to the Lunar Lander page, it'll have a button for HD and compressed. When I hit the HD on my tablet, it doesn't go anywhere. But compressed, when I hit it, it also didn't go anywhere. What I had to do was hit compressed and then hit open in new tab. When I did that, it then says file can't be downloaded securely. You know, I trust Light My Bricks, so I hit keep, and then the file downloads. That will get you to the instruction guide, which is designed to be read horizontally. And from there, you can just go through and follow the steps, which I'll show you. Instructions downloaded. The first step was to take the top apart and the bottom and flip it over. The main rocket, like the landing rocket for the Apollo lander, you disassemble it and put a light in there. And the connection was really weak the way that they designed it, so I had to kind of fiddle with it to get it to really snap on securely. But the other lights on the bottom, they snapped on great. The Light My Bricks kit came with some clear pieces to snap the lights in comfortably. From there, it was just fishing the wires through the base to get everything secure and ready to go on top. I'd like to take a moment to just ask you to like and subscribe to my channel and to this video. Help me know what you enjoy and what you don't. I would love to hear your comments. You have no idea how much this interaction will help me build this channel and continue to build even better videos than this one into the future. Now, these connectors for Light My Bricks are really small. I want to try and show you how tiny these connectors really are. If you look at it here next to my fingertip, they are super small. And I have to say, a real frustration at times. Here's what the connector head looks like. On one side, you'll see two brass lines. On the other side, also two brass lines, but a little bit thinner and smaller. Once you have it, you want to pinch the plastic between your fingertips so that it doesn't move. Line it up and just try it out. And sometimes it's kind of like a USB, where you put it in, take it out, put it in. Honestly, this is 95% of my struggle with connecting a wire. The Light My Brick ones are especially small. There's some other brands I prefer that slightly larger connectors, but you can't fish them through. So I guess you have to pick your poison. I do have to say, with practice, it does get easier. So I was able to get the foundation, the base in pretty cleanly, and then just connect everything up. One thing to be wary of after I've done several of these sets is make sure that you get the lights nice and tight, and don't be afraid to twist them. You're not going to damage the wire if you twist it smoothly. And as you can see, I always test my builds once I can get the USB port in. I've had a few lights that were kind of struggled, they weren't snapped in all the way. Testing immediately is a big help. For the crew module, this part was actually really easy. It was snapping in the light underneath a 1x1 brick that was provided and fishing the wires kind of through the module. This part went super smooth, and as you can see, connecting it up was a breeze. With the lights, the part that's yellowish is the light, no matter what color you're dealing with. Make sure the yellow part is pointing in the direction you want the light to go. With each of these pieces, it was snapping them in so that the lights would all light up the same direction once you build the build completely. Here it was just reconnecting and testing it out. With the lights fully connected, I was able to see what the flicker modules would do. It was really kind of cool. The flame underneath flickers, as well as 2 of the indicator lights. These little modules really give some life to what would be otherwise just a little statue that is lit up on a shelf somewhere. Hey, I hope you've learned as much about lights as I have. I have absolutely become obsessed with lighting Lego sets. Let me know which set you would like me to put lights on next. Check out one of my other videos about adding lights to Lego sets.